Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and honorable members of the Judiciary Committee. My name is Fenton Groen. I'm a state senator from New Hampshire District 6, which includes the cities of Rochester and Somersworth, and the towns of Barrington, Nottingham, and Madbury. I testify before you today in support of House Bill 437, which will define marriage as a union of one man and one woman, ending this recent social experiment of genderless marriage. I understand that it is the intent of the House leadership to continue this bill until next session so that we can continue to focus this session on the pressing issues of balancing the budget, providing funding for essential services for the citizens of New Hampshire, and nurturing a business environment that will encourage business expansion and job growth. I'm deeply involved in working with you on those issues on the Senate side. Because of the decision to continue this bill to the next session, I'll summarize my remarks and provide more detailed testimony next year. I urge you, first of all, to carefully consider and evaluate the findings of the 2004 Bipartisan Commission to study all aspects of same-sex civil marriage that was all but ignored in the debate 2 years ago. Second, I urge you to carefully examine the effects of same-sex marriage on social, legal, and the financial fabric of our neighboring state, Massachusetts, which has had the longest experience with this late social experiment. It has deeply impacted what is taught in schools. It has spawned numerous government mandates that force the normalization of the gay lifestyle as an acceptable practice, even on families and children whose deeply held beliefs it violates. It has resulted in legal decisions that have denied the rights of parents to even opt out of some of these programs. Third, I urge you to carefully consider the practice of homosexuality and its associated major health risks. Our children are encouraged to experiment with and practice this lifestyle because we have normalized it in marriage. It will significantly increase their risk of serious diseases and can be expected to significantly shorten life. I would ask here, let us not be so politically...
Sir, suspend for a second. Please show respect for each and every speaker. Even if you would disagree with that, please show them respect. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's not be so politically correct that we overlook and fail to examine well-documented risks of this lifestyle. I'll provide more testimony in each of these areas to your committee next year. Let me close by saying that I believe the people of my district and of this great state support the social institution of traditional heterosexual marriage. I was very open and honest about my support for traditional marriage when I ran for state senate last year. I promised my constituents that I would use all the influence of my position to restore traditional marriage. They elected me to carry out my promises in this area and many others. Across our great state, citizens elected many like-minded public servants, some of whom sit here on this committee. I urge you as a committee and I urge House leadership to make this important bill an early priority at the next session. Marriage serves a vital role in our society, for our state, and more importantly for our children. It is important that we restore the time-tested values of traditional heterosexual marriage to our state. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and honorable members of the House Judiciary Committee, for allowing me to testify.
Thank you, Senator.